the Those Two Girls Catch Up.
Actually, I think the 14 might come through with some incredible lost and found stories. Today, we cover something extraordinary that happened to me. And if you have a story to match that, slide into our DMs. We'd love to hear it.
Yeah, it is pretty amazing.
Crazy.
You're just so...
I feel like I should buy a lotto ticket or something, right? Isn't that what you do? If something
Well,
incredible,
I mean, that's what they say.
if something incredibly lucky happens, should you do something about it?
Well, I always think that you've used up your luck for that lucky thing
that
to happen.
moment. Yeah, that's
so
so
you
true,
don't- you
Jace. I
probably
like
aren't
that.
going to be lucky for the lotto ticket.
Yeah.
Also, I've done it multiple times. It's never come off.
So
So-
true. Yeah,
Yeah.
well, take a listen. Now that we've spoken about that, take a listen to the show and then, slide into our DMs.
And we'll be back.
Let's come back quickly because we do have another question to ask the 14.
Okay.
Ready to party! Those Two Girls.
Good morning, good morning.
Guys,
I bring you news that some of you will find disheartening, others may rejoice over, but what has been revealed is the exact salary amount that apparently you need to be truly happy in Australia.
gosh.
So apparently,
I don't think money buys happiness.
apparently, Australians need to earn at least $174,800 a year to be happy, which, may I add, is almost double the actual average
gonna say,
salary
that's
of most
way out.
people. Yes, apparently those who are taking a very healthy six-figure salary home will be much more content with life, money, and find. I mean, no shit, Sherlock.
I know.
Like,
I was just going to
duh.
say, again, you know how we always hang crap on these studies? Like, how much money was wasted conducting that study?
Well,
because they could have just come to us and we could have told them.
Well, here's the thing. It says Australia has the second highest happiness premium in the world, just behind Bermuda. I mean, Bermuda's a risky place to live. Weren't we all worried
Don't they
about
all
living
disappear?
in... That's right.
I mean, Bermuda
It was-
Triangle.
danger
It was hard
money
to
in
conduct
Bermuda.
that study.
Grade
Finding
6
people.
project.
Or finding them to follow up very, very hard. Bermuda Triangle, quicksand...
Bigfoot.
Sure, they were
They were some
the
of our
list of
greatest
childhood
fears.
horrors.
Yeah, but Bermuda Triangle was real.
And
I mean,
I thought they'd disproven it. But
No, I think, wasn't it? There's a lot of planes that went missing over the
Yeah, a
Bermuda
lot.
Triangle. Do you remember the ride at
and
SeaWorld?
ships that got sucked
Yeah.
down a vortex, didn't they? How did that happen? How were they never found?
I don't know.
I didn't think it was a vortex. I always thought it was just a triangle you ran into.
No, that's the whole. Oh,
Like, I thought, like, can't people see
When
it?
you thought
way.
that, like, captains and pilots just got a warning, like, you're approaching the triangle, be very
Bang.
careful. Oop,
Dead.
gone.
but also, if you were a captain at sea, why would you ever go through that area just to be sure? Like, just detour, mate. Like,
Well, all those adventurous types
They
just to
didn't
try
know.
and check it out, to
Or the
live to
people
tell
that
the
go,
tale.
oh, it wasn't real. It's not real. We're not going to disappear.
Where are you now?
Exactly.
Where are they
Haven't heard
now?
from you,
Needing a
have we?
lot of money on the happiness scale, apparently, to
Anyway,
go there.
Somehow we got from that to this.
So there you go, $174,800.
Show's
It's going to buy you happiness.
Those two girls.
This is the Those Two Girls Catch Up. This is the Those Two Girls Catch Up.
we're doing a little whip around, what's happening in celebrity life, pop culture, all of that jazz. And Sarah, there's a new baby that's joined us Earthside. The
Bindi
second,
Irwin.
No, not Bindi, not yet.
Bindi.
Not
Another
yet.
B.
Hold.
Oh, could've
Another
happened.
B name, though, Buddy Franklin, AFL superstar Buddy Franklin and his wife Jacinta Campbell welcomed their second child. They had a little boy.
Do we have a name?
No name.
Not yet.
No.
Okay, well, that's good news. They've already got...
A little girl.
And that's
and really
right.
quite close together.
Unexpectedly close.
Unexpected. I feel like she had that baby and then she was pregnant 3 months later.
Yeah, well, she's
very
spoken...
fast.
I think she was. She spoke about that.
She spoke to our friend, Dr. Dev. Friend of the show.
Yes.
Dr. Dev did a podcast with Jacinta Franklin.
Yes.
And they talked about all things. Obviously, Dr. Dev is an obstetrician gynecologist. So they talked about all that kind of jazz.
Yeah, there you go.
So congrats to them.
All right, I've got some rumour mill in overdrive, and that
Yep.
is Jennifer Aniston
Yes.
could be back with her ex, John Mayer, because the super sleuths of the TikTok world have noticed apparently her dog is in John Mayer's latest music clip.
Oh, Jesus.
But what sort of dog is it? Is it a rare dog?
No.
What is it? Like
It's
a
just a
Bitzer?
white dog.
Do people not have anything better to do with their time?
This is the level of
Yeah.
journalism
Then
that's
to
happening these days, right?
Far out.
John Mayer, like that's such old news.
John Mayer doesn't have the best of reputations.
His was the first concert I ever went to.
Was
I
he
went
good?
to with Wills.
I've heard
yeah.
it's pretty good live.
It was good. Yeah, it was fine. We had good seats. It was a date.
Cute.
And yeah, it was back when Your Body is a Wonderland was
Yeah.
his big hit.
Yeah.
Massive hit.
Huge.
What's he released since then?
I don't know.
Hold on,
I
let me-
don't know what he's done.
Got no clue. I feel like that was a
Was
moment
he
in
part
time.
of the Shrek soundtrack?
No.
John Mayer. This,
I
okay.
feel that he's done a soundtrack, a really weird sort of.
I can't.
Like just because
I
we're on a
can't
music
sort them
network,
from
don't
date
expect us.
modify, so to find out
Okay.
what his last release was. But I've got some there's one called New Light, there's one called XO,
Oh, I never heard of them.
Half of My Heart, which features Taylor Swift
Oh,
because they had a romance back in the day. Remember?
Oh, you would know that because you're the mad
Well,
Taylor
she wrote a
fan.
song
Obsessed
called
with
Dear
her.
John. It's
Oh, okay.
about how he treated her badly. So.
Sure. Okay. Right.
Anyway.
Oh, well,
Do
there
you
you
want
go.
to-
They could be together. They may not be, but there's a white dog involved. Scandal.
Scandal. Do you want to hear about Rebel Wilson? Because she's also pissed off about dogs.
Yes.
Okay, she's had a cycling accident in London. She's over in the UK filming an unknown project at this point. And she took to Instagram and wrote, a swear word, expletive, people who don't have their dogs on a lead and let them run onto the road. The dog ran into her. She went arse over tea on the bike and has hurt herself. I mean, what do you do?
Well, I mean, based on the photo, you ice your leg and you take a photo of it and you put it on the gram. Do you know, while she was over in London, she caught up with Matt Lucas, British comedian who was in Little Britain and also played her roommate in Bridesmaids. And did you guys know that they were actually real roommates once upon a time?
Is that why he was in that movie?
No, he was cast in that movie.
Yeah, but did she have
But, oh,
a
you
say
mean,
in that?
like,
Like,
did
hey,
she-
we used to be roommates. We'd make a
Let's
good
use
chemistry
this
here.
guy.
Oh,
Maybe imagine.
Yeah, they might have moved in together after doing it.
Oh, that's interesting. Hold on, I'm trying to think. What's her role in Bridesmaids?
You know, she's the flatmate. Remember when Kristen
Oh,
Wiig
yes,
is
the
living together and
weird-
she gets that
yes.
huge, weird, inflamed caterpillar dragon across her back?
Oh God, yes.
And then
that's
they
just
tell
come
her to
back
move out.
me.
Yeah.
Oh, that's such a good movie.
Yeah.
Let's watch it.
Oh, well, rest up, Rebs.
Oh, is that it?
Yeah, that's it.
Oh, I thought you had more
Nah,
celebrity news.
we're good.
Okay,
Nah, that'll do.
That'll do.
cool. Play a song then. It's those two girls.
This is the Those Two Girls Catch Up.
This is those two girls on a Thursday bloody morning.
Okay.
I was trying to, because I know you don't like talking over the song and you never start your story until the song's finished. So I was trying to
Thanks, Jace.
stop. I was trying to talk until the song finished. Now it's finished and it's those two girls
And
and
you
we're on
thought
air.
saying it's Thursday,
Well,
bloody
I was
morning
trying to think
would
of how
do
to
it.
extend that out, and bloody just came to my head.
It's very like John Laws of you.
Guys, I'm going to kick it straight off and ask straight away for callers to call in on 13 10 60, right? Because I want to talk to other people who have found something that they never, ever thought they'd find again. You've lost something and then you go, that's it, I'll never see it again. And then boom, it comes back into your life. Because something happened to me yesterday afternoon. I still cannot believe my luck, Sarah. So you know how I'm all about Facebook Marketplace at the moment. I've
Yeah.
got you on the scent. I'm tracking things down, right? I had to pick up 4 items yesterday afternoon. I got it all organised. I had to go.
FYI, we're like bloodhounds for rattan chairs at the moment.
Exactly. So I had 4 stops to do. I had cash to withdraw from the ATM. I went down to a dodgy little servo down the road. It's very busy. It's in an industrial area. All the tradies go there. Busy. I get out $260, right?
Oh,
Well, I had lots of items. That's a bargain, though, for 4 different items. Don't judge me. So I get $260 out.
didn't say anything. I just said,
I get the money out of the till, out of the little the machine. I get back in my car. This was at like 3:10 in the afternoon, okay?
Is that important?
I do. Yes, it is.
Okay.
I go to the first stop. I pay $50 for one item, right?
Yeah.
Give her that. I go to my second stop. I give that guy $90. Then I look in
quick math, 140.
140.
Right. You've got 220. No, 120.
So what am I meant to have left in my purse?
$120.
Okay, $120. Do you know what's left in my purse?
What's left in your purse?
$20. Okay. So I start going, where the hell is, I'm missing $100 here. So I start frantically looking through the car. I'm looking everywhere, in my jean pockets, everywhere. I contact the girl that I spent $50 with because she was so sweet. And I said to her, hey, awkward. Did I accidentally give you three $50 notes stuck together? Because you know, sometimes out of the ATM. No, but she was so nice that I thought, I'm so sorry. I have to ask.
No,
I said,
I've just got the one.
So I say to her, I've either done that or I've left it at the bloody ATM. Okay?
How would you do that?
Well,
it all comes out in a...
Well, wait. I know, right? Me too. I took
really
the money.
stupid,
It was
Lise.
there. It was there. I took it. I went. So then I'm calling the servo station, right? Desperately trying to say, is it there? As if it's going to be there. This is 2 hours later, 5:10. I'm like, I'm just going to drive back. I drive back 30 minutes to this bloody servo going...
This is a
At
story
the very,
of hope. This
it's
is
a story of hope at peak hour with all the tradies. You're telling me if you see money in that till, you're taking it. Nobody's handing that shit in, right?
Oh, God.
What
So
happens?
I go, in my head, I'm like, worst case scenario, well, it's not going to be there, but I'm going to take the details down. Maybe it didn't spit the money out. Maybe it didn't spit the money. There's a problem with the machine. That's what
Okay.
I'm thinking.
Okay.
I open the doors of the servo open. I turn my head to the ATM. Two $50 notes are in the machine.
Are you
sticking
kidding?
At 2 hours later, Sarah. $100, my $100, 2 hours later at peak hour is still there.
Got
Not
goosebumps.
one single person used that ATM. How is this possible, guys?
That's amazing.
I could have cried with joy.
This music's making me a little bit emotional, actually.
I can't believe that happened to me.
Cry?
What kind of how does that happen, guys? I would have stolen that money if I saw it. 100%. I would have looked around briefly and then poof, off I go.
Wow.
Well, it's
I mean,
fine.
you've both told an amazing story and you've really damaged your personal reputation all in 2 sentences.
But like, I mean,
That is an incredible
good?
story of finding something.
finding. I don't think you're going to top mine, callers. But 13, 10,
I've
60,
got nothing.
You've got nothing to top that. I didn't think
No.
so.
So that took 4.5 minutes. So
Good. It's less
Even
time
if
for the
we
rest of the
did have
show.
a better story, we
But
can't
I mean,
tell
you've
it.
got to say,
13, 10, 60.
if you have a mediocre story, we'll take it. So we're going to Branko and Kingaroy.
No, we're going to Lauren and
We're
Newcastle.
going
Why don't you
to-
go to the dark green one? The one that I've already
I don't
answered.
know, because it feels like the light green one has like a spotlight on it, you know?
Go to the
Let's
dark
go to
green one.
Lauren in Newcastle. Lauren, what did you lose and then find again?
Ladies, this is a good one. I actually lost a ring that my grandmother had given me. I was distraught. I lost it at the beach. I was in the surf, came out, was off my finger, and I was distraught. I searched for hours afterwards, couldn't find it. Went home, was really devastated about it. About 3 weeks later, I was walking down on the beach. It had washed up.
No way.
And I literally picked it up
No
in almost
way.
the same spot that I dropped it. And in the same spot that it was lost.
Like that.
What?
Had your grandmother passed away, did you say?
She had.
So that's your grandmother. Isn't it,
I don't
Sarah?
know how that is possible with tides.
That is unbelievable, Lauren. Also, are you in the toilet?
It's very echoey wherever you are.
Don't call someone out for being on the toilet like
Well, we
calling
just
us.
made
Hey,
Lauren
she's only
lose
human.
her
She's only
dignity.
human. Who does it?
Let's go to
Amazing.
Branko in Kingaroy. Oh, old mate from Kingaroy's back. What did you lose and then find again, Branko?
So remember back in the 90s, you used to have CDs that you would borrow them out to friends and you try and mentally keep track of where you would lent CDs out and hopefully they'll come back. Well, I had a copy of the Fugees' The Score. Remember the album with Killing Me Softly and all that.
Yes. Oh, wasn't that the 90s
Strumming
anthem?
my pain with his fingers.
Yes,
Beautiful.
Sorry,
Look
sorry
what you've
Branko.
So I thought I had lent that out, and then I'd forgotten about who I had possibly lent it out to. So for a few years, I was asking people, like, do you have my copy of the Fugees? No. So
Kingaroy's not a big
I
town.
know.
it's not.
How
It's
many
not,
Fuji fans are there?
but a couple of hundred, let's just say. A couple of hundred, let's just say. So my sister finally moves out of our parents' house, and I find this CD when she's moving all of her stuff. My sister pinched my Fuji CD.
And it came back into your life.
It did.
Is it still in your life, Branko?
It is still accounted for.
Are you one of those people who actually hold on to CDs?
I can't get rid of them. I don't know.
They're going to
I'm
be worth
sad.
a lot soon.
Oh, a long
it's just
time
a very,
away.
It's a very
before-
male thing to
Very
say.
male.
and
Wills
do.
has still got all his old Ministry of Sound
so does
ones.
Dane.
Oh,
Oh, so you know the whole radio thing, you end on the best story? We should have ended
sorry.
on the ring.
So sorry.
Thanks, Branko.
This is the Those Two Girls Catch Up.
Yeah, we'll wait for the song to finish.
I'm not talking over it. It's rude.
Oh, I didn't even know you
I mean, I'll
mic's
tell you
on.
what. I used to belt that song out on the freeway back in 2001.
Very 2000s.
I don't know how I still have a job, hey.
Basement. We don't know either. We have raised that. We try and ignore your faux pas. I said the word faux pas because it's French, and I've got another stupid French test for Lise
Oh,
to do.
yippee-yi-yo.
Our resident Frenchie. Now, Lise,
Yes.
can you please tell me the French word for green?
Vert.
The French word for worm.
Vert.
Towards.
Vert. All spelt differently, of course.
Glass.
Vert.
And vert,
And
which
what?
is actually red squirrel fur. It's the same word in French.
Just like
Vert.
Vert,
I've
okay.
never heard about
Oh, you're
red
very
Now,
squirrel.
I'm going to get you to put that entire
Oh,
sentence together,
well, it's
which
just-
makes total sense. It's uttered a lot over there in the motherland. Hang on. A green worm goes to a vert glass. I don't know why you'd be going to a squirrel fur glass.
So it's just going to, you know what
and a
it's gonna
green
be.
worm is a caterpillar.
Vert, 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 vert.
Good one. Play a song.
That's it.
Are you getting sick of these?
No, because I blitz them every time.
It's the one test. Lise gets 100% in.
So I don't even have to think about it. You just tell me the first word to say, and then every other word after that will be identical.
It's like
Yeah.
you know what's going to happen.
Yeah. I mean, I'd like to think over in France, there are people going, I'll give you an English test. You know, what's the word for grizzly? Bear. What's the word for naked? Bear. What's the word for
They might be.
too much to
Why
carry?
don't we do that?
Bear.
Why don't we try and become famous on TikTok by doing the English version of the French test?
We tried TikTok and we got off that. So, no, it's not going to happen. Should I continue doing more of those with Lise?
I thought you
Well.
had 2 for me today.
Well, no.
There wasn't. Oh.
I had another idea, but it just didn't have
Oh.
enough puff to it.
Really?
Can you say this is those two girls in French
Oh.
to get us into the ad break?
Voici les deux filles.
Perfect.
Really? Oh, that
I
sounds
bet that was
so
better than those
much
two
more
girls.
attractive.
This is the Those Two Girls Catch Up.
Scientists have flocked to a volcano in Iceland that has recently erupted. Now, why this is unusual is it hasn't done so in 781
I
years.
saw that on the news.
So it's been a
Crazy.
long time dormant. So, of course, all the scientists have gone there to study an active eruption and learn what they can. In doing so, as part of their study, they've decided to treat themselves to celebratory hot dogs, and they've cooked them in the lava of the volcano.
Not in the. You can't cook a hot dog in
yeah, there's
lava.
actually video
Or in the
of them.
ash. Are they
It's
just
like-
in the ash of like the very, very,
Like just-
very hot ash?
just above the lava.
Yeah, like you know when it goes to black and it's still hot, they're shoving the raw snags.
They would cook in a matter of seconds, I bet.
Well, I mean, I'm no scientist, but I believe that to be true. 2,000 degrees Fahrenheit.
Oh my God.
What's that in Celsius? I don't know.
Oh, it's like half, like 1,000 degrees Celsius or something.
Oh.
A bit less, actually, I think. And the jokes that they're asking each other is whether they want ketchup or mustard on their hot dogs.
1,093 degrees Celsius.
Yeah, it's basically double.
Okay. I mean,
Was it an experiment or was it just for fun?
No, I just think it's for fun. Like I just kind of
Scientists
imagine
are
them all over.
so
They're just being like,
quirky.
hey, Ronald, you know what I've got? I've got some sausages. Oh,
Don't
Brendan,
sound like that.
I know what we could do with it. How are we going to cook them? Oh, I've got an idea, Ronald.
but if you put a hot dog in 1,000-degree ash,
It's just going to burn it.
it's just not going to. They're not eating those hot dogs, are they?
You need
What
to
a
boil
waste.
hot dogs. You don't cook
Sounds
them.
like camping with Dane, doesn't it?
God, I don't do that anymore. I did that. Given up on that part of our marriage completely.
So there you go. I mean, bored scientists. That has to be an entire talk break just there.
Oh, what a
But
blast.
unfortunately, we've run out of time. I've never
I
been.
thought that was the
I've
talk
never,
break.
mate, I've never been happier
and you
to
know
hear
what
that
they
music.
said to each other? Love is all you need.
What annoys me
Yeah.
is I saw you typing stuff on the computer during it, and I know you were looking
I'm
for
typing up volcano puns, also hot dog puns, but I haven't read that article yet.
Let's go.
Hot
Okay.
diggity dog, relish the good times.
Did they say nice buns?
I mustered you a question.
Bye.
This is the Those Two Girls Catch Up. This is the Those Two Girls Catch Up.
I don't think this question needs to be asked. I think it just needs to live in the past. I know we've had one request to bring it back, but one is not enough.
No, look, it is
What
questionable.
do they want to bring back?
They wanted to bring back a segment we did probably a year ago, I suppose, that was all about what's for dinner, and it was inspiration
Did you just
via
tell people
song.
what you ate for dinner?
Yeah, pretty much.
Well, it was what you're making for dinner, but it was to that song Havana. So Havana, una.
Hold on.
No, you don't need to play
No, I'll get it.
it. Eey.
I just want to see how it works. And this was before I came back, so obviously
It was at
the
a
standards
moment-
were a lot lower.
It was at a.
Oh, yeah, they were low. They were low. They were very low.
This is an instrumental too.
How long do our past podcasts live for?
So we'd say things like lasagna, una na. That's a great dinner idea.
You put the pasta and the white sauce, na na na. Right, that's what, literally.
Wow.
And every week we would just say, well, this is, and then a lot of
We
people ended
really
up cooking those dishes on that
Scraping
night.
the barrel for
I
content.
know.
I mean,
And so-
I don't want to say that we deliver amazing content
I mean,
every
you've heard
day.
today's show.
Yeah.
No,
But, I mean, hot dogs in
Hot dogs in the lava.
hot dogs in lava. But I think
ouch, what a burn.
I think it's better than that.
What else do we do today? Yeah.
I think it's better than
And a pretty shitty
what's
French
for dinner.
test. Yeah, so I'm going to strike no against bringing back what's for dinner.
Yeah, look. I mean,
I would rather bring back an old game that we played.
yeah, well, that's in the works.
Back in the
we
day.
We are definitely doing
Oh,
that.
yes.
I don't want to reinvent the wheel. I just want to bring back classics.
Well, you don't want to reinvent anything. You just want to do the same old stuff
I don't.
and get the same old result.
That's right. That's right. Yeah. So, Lise, you've obviously organised an early pickup of a stool.
Yeah, I've got to go pick up a stool off Marketplace. How lucky that I can actually see where this person lives. That's how close it is to work. But I am going to drive
What's the
there
stool for?
nonetheless. To sit on.
Okay. She doesn't want to talk about.
Doesn't want to talk about it.
Oh,
It's
okay.
not ready yet.
Yeah, right.
I'm just picking up a stool.
Yeah, for what?
It's a stool sample. It's someone's shit.
God.
But I do have to go because I told her this time. So I don't like to keep people waiting. And she's already messaged me. Eager Beaver.
Early riser.
Yeah.
Early rise.
Well, yeah, it's before work. She's going. She needs me to get there before she goes to work.
What's the stool for?
for a kitchen bench, Jace.
Oh, a new kitchen.
Oh, my God. Yes. Can I go now and go get it? Oh, my God.
No,
and
I
I've
reckon
also
we'll-
got Mum messaging me talking about dinner tonight.
Oh, are they coming over?
Yeah, they're coming
Oh,
over.
she should listen to this game.
She says it in her French accent. Chicken cacciatore. No.
All she's talking about is white wine at this point,
Okay, that's
which
a
is
good
the
start.
yeah, it's a good start.
That's a good start.
It's the main start. All right, guys, have a good
Cool.
one. See you tomorrow.
Bye.
Tickety boo, off she goes home.
That's it for today's Those Two Girls Catch Up. But you can score even more catch ups just like this one. Download the Hit app and keep up with the girls on Facebook and Instagram.